Happy Friday night. Chit chats. Happy Friday night. Chit chats. Happy Friday night. Chit chats. Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. Hi, Penny. Hi, Gina from Buffalo. Shannon is here. Happy. Hello, friends. Come on in. Hey. Hey, I gotta turn this light down. Oh, that was the... Hi, Valerie. Hi, Leslie, Tiffany. What's going on? Victoria, Taya, Sky. Let me put on... Hold on. I got so many devices running at the same time. Here we go. Let me make sure this volume is off. So I have one iPad running to see the comments. I got another iPad running to see the timer so that I could timestamp while live because I'm crazy. Hello there, no worries. Oh, thank you so much for relinquishing your shower to be here. I appreciate you. Hi, Vanessa. Hello. Hello. Buenas noches. Hey. Hey, sexy Easter egg. Hey, D. Ooh, Veronica's here for her glass of wine. Drink up. Drink up. Well, you know, friends, I have to say, always thank you so much for being the best squad on the interwebs. Always taking time to carve out time, whether what's going on, Fashionably Fit Life? It's a long time no talk. Hi, Toya. How's mom? I hope she's doing okay. Always taking time to comment, to watch my videos, to share, to talk about me with a friend. It is always appreciated. Hi, Jilly. What's going on? Hi, Al. Thank you so much. These are from Aberline Bell. Shout out to Aberline Bell because I ordered like 9 pairs of earrings. This was when the whole thing where, because she's an Australian brand and her time was 4 a.m. my time, and I bought earrings like at 4 a.m. while in bed, like half asleep, and she threw in a free pair. And I was like, was this a mistake? Goody two-shoe me wrote to the info email, was like, hey, there were another pair of earrings. I could send them back. And she's like, those are for you. I'm like, oh, so nice. Well, friends, we got an agenda. I figured we spend the first few minutes of saying hello. Hello. Hi, Pam. What's going on? Yes, I saw the Wayne Goss video. We could talk about that. So basically I have half an hour where I have topics already outlined, and then the next half hour is open forum where we could talk about, if you have questions. COS! Moderators in the house. Hey there, what's going on? So why don't we start with that? So I just saw Mel put up a video. Was it about Wayne's video? Hey, Dawn, what's going on? I have not asked yet about the makeup show. Thank you so much for reminding me. Britt, yes? Okay. Okay. I was just speaking to my friend, Valerie, how I was thinking about... Well, let me just start by saying this. Hold on. Okay, so we're starting... 4/18 is when we're talking about Wayne. Devastating what happened to him. And I can only imagine, as someone who is independent, where, first of all, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Basically, it's really sad because when you have a business endeavor and there's so many ways to do it, right? You always think that you're going to work with someone who has your back. Basically, what it sounds like is the business people that he was working with took advantage of his, or totally messed up his finances, and that he now owes a ton of money. Is that what I gather from what I saw? And that, or his accountant stole money, so he totally messed up his finances. Yeah, and it's pretty bad. And you just feel so helpless. You just feel so helpless. And yes, hey, I agree. How could you do that to somebody, right? That just wholeheartedly puts their heart, their craft, their time, their passion, their whole life into something that doesn't mean anything anymore. It's like all your work is just gone. It's like the whole ground has been taken away from you, from under your feet. It's insane, insane. So I could only imagine how frustrating it is, how upset, and how helpless you might feel, right? Because what are you going to do? It's been done. It's been done, and you're just in this state of shock. You are just in this state like, hi Desiree, what's going on? Thank you for coming. And I think because he has such a strong support system, that he will definitely bounce back. But I could understand right now how hurt he must feel. And listen, whatever he comes out with, fam, I'm buying it. I am buying it. We got to help him rise up again. Here we go. Travel Glam Life says, that's why my father always told me if I were to start a business to hire a second accountant to watch the first accountant, and then you learn basic accounting, watch them both. You're not kidding, friend. Woo! You're not kidding. And I always have this thought in the back of my mind that if my accountant is going to do me well, is she really? T, what's going on? What's up, friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always have in the back of my mind is if my accountant is going to screw me up, if you're going to get like that, whatever notice, if it comes with snail mail, or if it comes email, you owe this much. And you're like, what? What? Oh my goodness. Man. I know people with good accountants who will not share them with others. I don't blame. Well, you know what, Amy? Well, thank you so much for the super chat. And also, Amy says, bought all Wayne's brushes again because there's no way for me to financially help them. I would do the same. I'm going to see what I can do because this sucks. Somebody's going to catch these hands for school. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Amy. You are the best. And thank you for, I saw your comment. Happy to say that you said you're going to be able to make it. Yes, yes, yes. That's what happened to Nicolas Cage. His accountant wasn't paying his taxes. That's why he takes so many movies, because there's tons of tax debt. Oh my goodness me. It's insane. It's like, I know Schitt's Creek on Netflix is supposed to be funny, but that's what really happens. Okay? When your accountant just like screws you over royally and you have nothing. So I'm, definitely would like to do whatever I can and when we can collectively to help Wayne out. I definitely wouldn't mind buying double of everything of his, and again, whatever makeup he comes out with to help him as well. So it's going to be a tough process, absolutely, and I think we all know that he will bounce back. And we could just take it a day at a time. A day at a time. What's going on, Linda? Hello there. Wayne Goss is a makeup artist and also an owner of his own brush line, and he was screwed royally by his accountant because he stole from him. They stole from him. I actually don't know the sex of the accountant. And it's a pretty bad situation. Simply LC, I work in finance and can't even comprehend how someone can do that to the client. It really is dirty. I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Is his accountant in jail or what? We don't know, and I don't know if there were any updates as of yet, so I'm sure we'll hear more about it as the days goes. It's really terrible. I didn't finish the few minutes of the video because I had to get on the call, so I'm not actually sure if he pressed charges or not. It's a terrible situation. So with that said, we'll do whatever we can to help him out, and I'm sure my radar will be on for any updates on the situation, right? I actually don't know how much it is, COS. Oh my gosh, 80%. Oh, that number hurts. Hurts. Ooh. Sophia, excuse me. I don't have my glasses. I think that's the devastation of it all. He thought that the person who did this to him was advising him well. I think this is why it's so terrible. Because when you seek out a professional to help you dot all your T's and cross all your T's, dots all your I's and cross all your T's, you have a reassurance. And then when it's totally obliterated, you're like, what the heck? Man, oh man. Right, Penny, he was doing all the things the professional told him. Whoever this accountant was, he was doing what, because that's what you would do. If you have a person that's supposed to, the job is that they're supposed to guide you in whatever you don't know, right? That, I'm totally switching field here. If I entrust an event planner to plan my retreat, because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to event planning, I'm going to hire someone else that does. And then they screw me over? That sucks. I would think definitely that he's taking him to court. Man, oh man. Right, Vanessa. If it's not your area of expertise, you don't know someone's screwing you. And that's really that's the scariest part of it all. I totally agree. No worries. We have I Love Nail Polish on. I will make sure to put the links down below for color and brand. So I still like, if you want, I could put down Wayne's video under and warning, it might take me an hour and a half to update the description box. I should have done this before, but of course I am unsuccessfully proactive in that way sometimes. Excuse me if I'm looking down at the live comments, both here and down here. It's better for me to see them down here, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down. What's going on, Lori? They're gonna get it. Whoever did this, and to be able to live with your life, to know you screwed someone over that bad, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I mean, I wouldn't even think about doing something like that. Evil, evil. Absolutely. Yoga with Mo. I have Uncle Funky's daughter, good hair, and they're curly magic. And what I do is double twist like I did 6 sections today, and I just rake through a bunch of product, squoze dry with my Aqua's hair towel, and now I'm just waiting for it to dry in these roots because it takes a while. I don't know if Wayne has a Patreon. Maybe something will start up. I feel like a fundraiser is going to start. I feel someone's going to initiate a fundraiser of some sort. I'm not sure if... I didn't see Mel's. Valerie, right. I think maybe a GoFundMe. I didn't see Mel's video. I don't know if she has an initiative or she wanted to do something. So I'm sure I'm sure someone's going to think of a way to make this better. Miss is unnecessary, but they do it every day. They are unscrupulous, unscrupulous people who go from, yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. This happens a lot. More than what we think. Of course, it's very much more impactful because we know Wayne and we have a connection to him. But you're absolutely right. This happens a lot, a lot, a lot. I know that what is so sad is that it's been going on for over a year. All this time he has been suffering in silence. Because I get that when you undergo trauma, it almost numbs you out. And it's almost like sometimes it feels worse to talk about it. Or maybe he just felt so helpless that he thought, what help would it be if I talked about it? Who knows? I'm not speaking for Wayne, but the mental process, I'm sure, was quite complex in him having to deal with this for such a long period of time. Leia, Wayne Goss's accountant screwed him over, stole a bunch of money. Now he owes a bunch. Corey, I agree. Courts take a long time and so expensive. So even if he's suing the people guilty, it's such a process. It is, and it's expensive, right? So he already owes all this money, and to put more money into the court process, I can't even imagine. Yeah. Hey, Sharon. Sharon, our squad captain is here. What's going on, girl? Yes, I have to see Mel's video after this chat. I have to catch up. Natty, I don't know. I would only imagine. I'm not sure what the arrangement is between him and Beautylish, but I could only imagine that something will be occur separately. So Valerie has to not suggested that we do per se, but we're speculating maybe someone will start a GoFundMe or something. I feel it will come out of this. Susan, you're good, girlfriend. No worries. You're always right on time. I'm always happy to have you, no matter what time you drop by. Aisha, if we bought stuff, any revenue would likely go to the government, depending on how depending on the arrangement. Yes, for sure. Marie, I think collectively we're looking to buy his brushes, and of course we don't know what the exchange will be. We don't know how much Beautylish is getting, and as Aisha said, we don't know if it's going to the government. So, but I'm sure whatever we can do will help. Kat, thank you so much for the super chat. A little something to go towards your brush collection. Love, adore, Matt. Thank you so much. Maddie misses you, friends. Gotta scroll up. Yes, let's run Wayne's videos so they can't run no more. Go through those ads. Julie, I agree. I think something will help either way. Big or small, it will all help. I agree, because even if it goes to the government, like Amy says, at least it will be less out of his pocket. So hopefully our buying can help that cause. Claudia, you trust people who handle our money like accountants. We shouldn't have to triple check that they are good. In an ideal world, absolutely. But there's so much screwing around that goes on that it is sad that we have to triple check a professional, because you just, with stories like this, it's scary. And you always think, can I work with you? And I want to know who he got this, like, did this account work with someone else? How come they didn't take their money? Or did they? They didn't say anything. Like, what was the referral? You know what I mean? I always wonder about that. Like, do they choose who they're going to screw over? Do they always have the potential to do something dirty, but they just choose who's the one to do it on? Exactly. No, not at all. Not at all. Corey, you're absolutely right. And that's why this person sucks, because they're definitely putting a filter on this profession. Like, you know what I mean? Desiree, sometimes they are referred from someone else and that person says nothing if it happened to them. Well, that sucks. Ava, friend, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I agree. He may not be the only person they stole from. Misery loves company. You're not kidding. This is why Oprah never gives access to her money to anyone else. She writes her own checks and pays her own bills. Man, I wish I was good as Oprah. I wish. Oprah, can you do my taxes? A lot of colleges and community colleges offer small business courses that can help you learn how to at least read your books. That is true. Something that's always nice to know in cases like these. All right, friends. It is now, oh, wow, we're 20 minutes in. I don't want to appear insensitive, but I think we have shared a lot of our thoughts concerning weighing, and this does not have to stop here. I'm sure we will all be on the lookout for any updates on the situation. I most certainly will be doing my best to support him in any way that I can, whether it be buying his brushes, of course, buying his new makeup launches. I'm not sure when that is happening, but we'll be sure to do whatever we can. Yes? And the comments don't have to stop here on the live. If you have any updates that come along, Britt, thank you so much. Speaking of new releases, write them down in the comments and I'll be sure to update with links in the description box. Wayne, if you ever see this, we love you so much. We're here for you. We're going to do whatever we can to make this even a sparkle better. A sparkle better. Okay, fam? Fenty Beauty. Up 2301. Let me put the timestamp down. Cream brushes. Words. Cream bronzers and cream blushes. Kate's here. Hello. Hello. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kate the Great. Kate the Great Beauty is here, friends. Say hello. Say hello. These Fenty, I can't even get it out. Cream bronzers. Who would have thought that that was the next product Rihanna was going to come out with, friends? And listen, Brit, it was 4-some a.m. her time, 6-some a.m. my time, and she sends me this. Oh, Kristen, thank you for the super chat, friend. She sends me this DM like, girl. I was like, what? She was like, Fenty's coming out with new products. Look at Hindash's stories. I was like, what? So I go to Hindash's stories. Why was I so hyped at like 6:30 in the morning over makeup? Because we're obsessed and that is normal. Look at the eye. Okay. First of all, I love the concept. I love the product. Cream blushes, cream bronzers. Definitely intrigued. I am intrigued. This is the thing. Right now in my makeup routine, I heavily rely on my concealer to create that bronzer look, to create that sculpted look. And because I have so much concealer, as you know, friends, I have like 12, I got a little antsy in thinking about adding a cream product to my routine, and it just delaying me using my concealers. But it could be, Zeta, you're not even kidding, Zeta. She was like, you have enough concealer for all of us, and then some. It looks like an intriguing product. I think it's nice. You know what? This is probably what I find I wanted from the Chanel bronzer. Because in the summertime, I would use the Chanel, that big tub of like the Soleil de Tan of Chanel. I would put that on as like a cream bronzer for summertime. Maybe the Fenty cream bronzer will be like a summertime staple. For those days where foundationless, right? Maybe some concealer under the eyes on red areas of your face. And then you use the cream bronzer to liven up, add dimension, that tan look. And then you punch on some of the cream blush. That could look nice. That could look nice. I'm getting inspired as I think about it. Now the question is, those cream blush shades, I want all of them. And I hate myself for wanting all of them. I don't need all of them. But the shades look amazing. There's like a gold shade that will be like such a beautiful highlight, or like a cheek glow highlight. And there's a purple shade? A purple shade? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Zeta, the yellow one is so intriguing. I am like digging it. I love the Chanel cream bronzer, Lindsay says. Hopefully this will be like that, because I know it will be so much cheaper than the Chanel and a lot easier to travel with. Come on, Valerie, dude, I need them all. You're not kidding, Valerie. I'm gonna go to Sephora and drop $200 on these stupid cream blushes. I'm gonna try to listen. I'm gonna try to keep a hold of myself. Travel Glam Life. I hope they drop in time for the Sephora 20% off spring sale. Wouldn't that be ideal? That would be nice. Absolutely. I'm looking to, I wonder what the texture is like. I definitely wonder what the texture is like. Because it looked shiny on Hindash's swatches. So I'm like, I wonder how emollient it is. You know what I mean? Or if it's more like a drier, like their matchsticks. I'm sure they're not going to be the same, because, you know, why would you have the same type of textured product in a different packaging? Because the matchsticks are definitely a lot drier, which I probably prefer maybe for contouring, but since this is for bronzing, I could understand a smoother texture for application. So yeah, the matchsticks are dope. I agree, they look creamier than the sticks. Zeta, you're not kidding. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's going on, Liz? I'm impatiently waiting for the Sonia G Face Pro brush. We're going to talk about Sonia G's new brush holder. It's on the agenda. It's on the agenda. We're going to come to it in a minute. We must stage an intervention. She is going to start mainlining concealer. What if I already started? Allie, what's going on? I blame Riri for my makeup obsession. I used to be so basic with my face, then Riri dropped her shades and pat, and then poo poo poo, zoom zoom zoom. And now Wallet was in trouble. I don't blame you. I would like to know the dates for the Fenty drop. I definitely know it's gonna be on a Friday. I feel like all the new releases for Fenty have been on Fridays. I mean, for a lot of new releases, Pat's as well. Amy, maybe, okay. First Sonia G product I'm not interested in, which is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. And I don't think it's something limited. I think maybe it might marinate in your mind, and you could always change your mind or not. So, Pat's concealers as an update. Don't mind me. I'm just writing down these timestamps while I go. Some of you, so my girl Rita, my poor girl Rita, twice Pat McGrath Labs has not sent her the concealers. They always keep sending her, like, first of all, they sent her a liner and a lipstick that she didn't even order. And then second time they just sent her the brush. It's like, oh my gosh, my pro Rita. So hopefully next week she'll finally get her concealers. My girl Michelle was like, I need that powder in a bucket. I'm like, you're not kidding. That pressed powder, I actually got it in deep today. Why do I have all three of Pat's? Bye, Mo. Have a good night. Rest well. Why do I have all of Pat's pressed powders? Why? Why? Because I'm stupid. But let me tell you something. I'm sorry I didn't apply it on camera for you. But it's like a little bit of a bronzer for me. And it's so nice. It's nice for a no makeup day where I just need a little bit, just a little bit, nothing too intense. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. In trouble. And then after I apply all my cheek products, I buff with the medium shade. It's too much to take. It's too much to take. Girl, you don't need all three of those powders. You're absolutely right, friend. You are absolutely right. It is excessive. And with the concealers, I only brought it up because several of you have received your concealers. How have we been liking them? How have we been liking them? Because I think this is one of Pat's best complexion products. One of their best. Absolutely. Now, in the collective realm of concealers, from all the ones that I've tried, and shout out to Michelle Wong, when she was in New York, I managed to meet up with her. Michelle Wong is like my long lost, she is like my long distance relationship friend that I wish was with me all the time. We were talking about how amazing the Dior is. Right, Sheila, exactly. You know, the Dior, I feel, is going to rank higher than Pat simply because it just covers a wider spectrum of skin types. Michelle's skin type is way different from mine. She's eczema prone, super dry. She freaking lives in Vegas where there is like zero humidity, okay? So that wreaks havoc on her skin, on anyone's skin, right? For the Dior to work really well on her and for the Dior to work really well on me, she hasn't, I don't know if she got the Pat yet. She ordered from Pat's site. So I don't know if she tried it as of yet, but hold on. My love, is it Mayra, excuse me. Mayra says, I'm dry and I love the Pat. Well, look at that. Look at that. So you never know, but I feel I think, and also the Dior is you get more bang for your buck. Chad, what's going on? Is Chad here? Where? Dior's highlighters are the best. I said what I said. That's it. Facts. That's it. No printer. Oh, it sounds like Mira. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Bulbul, hi everybody. I just got here. Have to go to court Monday, please. Okay, you got it. We'll be with you on Monday. We'll be with you on Monday. Pat McGrath's name does not fit in the same sentence with the word budget. You're not kidding. But you know what? We do what we can. And Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. Whoop, whoop. With that said, I have my eye on maybe one cream bronzer from Fenty. I'm sorry, we passed that already. With that said, I think I have all the shades from Pat that I need. I have all her brushes, so I am very happy. I'm happy with all my purchases. I'm happy with all 3 brushes. I'm happy with all the 4 shades I bought in her concealer. I'm happy with all 3 freaking of her pressed powders. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Oh! Next topic. Why did I buy another Gucci lipstick? Why? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Right, Zeta? Beauty Palm. So it's very hard to see. I purchased this is another, where is the texture on here? The sheer lip color. I have it on actually right now. I have it on. This is in the shade Mildred Rosewood. It is like, you know what this reminds me of? The Hindash lipstick. How his is really sheer too, but you could build it up. It's like the perfect no makeup flush of lip look. And I wanted it because of this case. Because of this case. It's so pretty. With the roses, it has such a vintage feel about it. With the design, I love it. Jen, it does feel balmy. It does. Very soft on the lip, but not too slick. It is scented a little bit, Corey. It is. I don't find it to be overwhelming, but scents vary with individuals. Susan! Can't stay. Gotta keep moving. Be careful on the road, Susan. You are the real one. Thank you so much. Why are the palms? Because of my diva light. Ooh. I'm so proud of myself that I just bought one more. So I have Penny Beige in the satin finish, and now I have Mildred Rosewood in the sheer. The mattes though, there's some sick shades in the matte finish, friends. Oh. Kat asks if it's similar to Pat's Bomb. It is. I have to try them though, right after the other. But I feel like they are. Naughty. Hermes. I haven't looked into Hermes because I just can't do it all. So I took it off my radar because if I'm wooed in any way, I would consider spending $67 on one lipstick. Spending $42 on one lipstick is tough enough. It is tough enough. Anne Marie, happy sleeping, and thank you for your super chat, and thank you for stopping by. Wait a minute, Pauline. I bought all the Mothership palettes except for the 2 unavailable 3 mini palettes and 2 Blitz Astral Quads. I am a completionist and it's your Morgan's and Mel's fault. Oops. I'm sorry. But don't you love them? Don't you love them? My goodness me. So, that's what I bought. I wanted to share it with you friends. I wanted to wear it so you can see it in action if you were considering the shade. Oh no! I didn't put a timestamp for my Gucci. I'll figure it out. Sonia's new brush holder. I'm going to put a timestamp down for that. Well, we can only assume it's a brush holder from the photograph on the Beautylish email that was sent. It looks like it is some type of brush holder. It looks like a wooden treasure box for brushes. Taya, we can only find out. Cece, Thank you, friend, for the super chat. I could only cover the sales tax on your lipstick. Listen, every little bit helps, and I thank you for it. I thank you, Valerie, right? Every little bit helps. This brush holder, I don't know if Beautylish will send it to me. I could always ask and inquire, but I always feel funny about doing that, so we'll see. Listen, I'll buy it anyway because my brush is not a terrible situation. I feel like I need something a little wider to keep my brushes on because my collection is growing. I still have my eyes on that stupid Fox set and a couple of Z series brushes from Chikuhodo. So who knows at this point how many, and then with buying more Wayne brushes because our poor Wayne, who knows. So this brush holder is welcomed from Sonia. And I'm actually looking forward to whatever else she has in store. For instance, is she going to make a brush cup holder to travel with? Is she's going to make the one that folds? I'll be very interested to know. Jen, that is true. I'm going to be very. I'll draft the email tonight. Yes, Glitchy Glam. Thank you so much. A brush roll. Thank you. Those words escaped me. My brushes are in a Harry Potter cup from Universal. You know what? At least they're upright. It is a Harry Potter cup. Can't get any better than that. Thank you, COS. You're a real one. I keep my clean brushes in netting like Michelle. I have the netting as well. And I actually bought the soap from Hakuhodo. That I bought the big soap and a travel soap. So I haven't used it yet, but I can only imagine it's glorious. Ava, do they not send you a lot of this product to promote? It all depends. Yeah, it all depends. I like Beautylish because they send me stuff that I'm already interested in, so they kind of see what products that I've reviewed on my channel thus far. Like, they know that I love Natasha Denona, Wayne, and Sonia, right? So those will be the brands that they will probably send me PR for. Ava, thank you so much, friend. Victory begins in the garden. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Ava. Sharon, did I talk about the Jordan Liberty Sigma set yet? I have not. I have not really looked into it. Nothing against Sigma. I just feel because I know a lot of spending things are coming up, right, with the Fenty launch and the Sonia G launch. If Beautylish is not sending me that item, that I have to be a little more selective in terms of what I spend my money on. And it's nothing against Jordan or even Sigma. I mean, the brushes look amazing, but they're not high on my priority spending list. Z, I really enjoy your, thank you so much. Everyone is super friendly and loves this. The squad is the best. I have to agree. What's hot ask? Has anyone noticed the difference in, what's going on, friend? Difference in Pat McGrath's palettes from Sephora versus her website. My Mothership 5 from Sephora palette is dry. Colors don't swatch well and the glitters shift from eyes to face. I think it could be inconsistencies because the palette that I got from Pat in regards to Midnight Sun wasn't as good. Well, actually, the one I swatched in Sephora was a lot better. And then I emailed PM Pat McGrath Labs about it and they sent me a new one. Adriana, thank you so much. You are so kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm always happy to contribute positively in some way to your life. So thank you so much. Thanks to Alicia, I now have the Mildred Rosewood. Oops. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wonder how long, Corey asks, the palette sits in a warehouse impacts things. And you know what? That's why I feel, okay, let me put a timestamp down just in case if I want to make this a topic. That's why I think there's a reason why maybe brands kind of limit how many items they whatever to sell, so things don't sit in the warehouse and they can sell them out, so this doesn't happen. Maybe that's why they want to do with Divine Rose. I'm not really sure. I don't really know how long makeup items stay in warehouses, and I don't know what effect it has on the actual quality. Thank you so much for the blizzard. And it's always up in the air. And I think, and yes, there are some inconsistencies with Pat's palettes because I've experienced them myself. Again, with Midnight Sun, my first palette was Taboo and Vermilion Venom. Those mattes were a little iffy. But in regards to Mothership 5 and those glitter shades I feel are tricky. Like, some are definitely better than others depending on the palette that you receive. We don't know if Divine Rose will ever show up at Sephora. I mean, it'll be helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Right, it can be in the warehouse that long and they keep selling out. That is true. I guess we shall never know. Yes, Divine Rose, I think, was on yesterday. I forgot when it went live. I think it went live yesterday again on Pat's site. Pauline, right? Some of the Mothership 5 shadows are hard. Those glittery shades can be tricky. That's why Mothership 5 was never my number one. It was a lot of people's number ones, but it was not mine because of those shades. Don't start now, won't be none. That's right. Mel, thank you so much for the super chat. When I don't know what to watch, I rewatch all your patent Viziart videos. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a lot when you watch these videos, friends. Like, you don't even know. Jen, did I see there's a Divine Rose gloss? Is there? I missed that update. Elaine, happy ordering. Toya says, I love Mothership 2 and the Lunar New Year palette. I love that Lunar New Year palette. I love that palette. I know it's basic for Pat, but it's so well done basic. It is so well done basic. I'm not sure if there's a Divine Rose lip gloss. I don't know if something new launched with the restock. Bronze Ambition is a good 6-panner. Sophia, I agree. Ava, I have almost every Pat McGrath palette, but haven't used them, but I'm horrible applying eye makeup. Well, we'll practice, friend. We'll practice. Amy, Divine Rose is not new as a gloss shade. Oh, from her initial gloss release. Gotcha. Alicia, which Pat loose powder should I get if I'm NC44? I believe... Well, I'm NC42, and I feel that the medium was too warm on me. So I'm not entirely sure. What are you in the Pat foundation? But I don't know if I could rely on those shade references either, because according to the Pat site with M16, I belong to the medium loose shade and it does not work on me. Tiffany, Alicia, Sonia G Face One's back in stock. That Face One brush, oh my goodness me, that is a smooth, bristled brush. Speaking about brushes, thank you for letting me know. I almost forgot. 56. So as you know, I wanted to make sure you guys understand the Rephr concept store. And the reason why I'm mentioning this, because they are very much about relying on your feedback. So, and they feel bad that you feel like you have to get a whole set, right? So they want to make it as comfortable as an exchange as possible. So they actually have their 03 for 50% off on their concept store. So instead of it being 20 something dollars, I think it's like 12. So you could just try it out for 50% off and not feel like you have to spend 200 something dollars on a whole set. And then from there, you could try them one by one and see if you want to commit to the complete set. So I'll make sure I'll put that link down below. They are so about making sure you guys feel comfortable trying their products and investing in their products. I sure can. Sometimes that's what I want to do. I just want to do tutorials. I get so overwhelmed with new product reviews, friends. I just want to sit down and put on eyeshadow. That's all I want to do. I know they don't get a lot of views. I know it's not the YouTube algorithm's first choice, but that's what's in my heart. Ooh, Shannon, that Rephr brush is waiting for me when I get home from work. Yes, it is. Yes, Toya, Mel has a great video on the right brushes to use with Pat's palettes. That's right, she does. Because she mentioned, although that Pat McGrath is her favorite eyeshadow, she does know that they could be a little intimidating in terms of the texture and the pigmentation. So that video is very helpful. And I'll be more than happy to link it down below. I'll try to find the link. Oh, thanks, Julie. I appreciate you, friend. Do you, Alicia? We're here to watch. Thank you so much. Tiffany, if you need me to, I could reach out to them and they could try to find a tracking number. So you could DM me or I could just find out on your behalf. Oh, they did? Did they also reach out and giving you an update with a tracking link? Because sometimes if things get lost in email, I'll be more than happy to send them a message so they could get back to you. Chris, thank you. It is the tutorials that I always go back to rewatch. Keep them coming. You got it. That makes me feel a lot better. That inspires me to dive back more into eyeshadow. Get ready to just watch a bunch of new eyeshadow tutorials on palettes that might not be necessarily new, but I just like to use again because the possibilities are endless. It shouldn't take long, Desiree. If you let me know, or you could give me an email if you want to message me through Instagram, I'll be more than happy to grab it on your behalf. I'm sure it won't take long at all. I didn't know there was a Janet Jackson concert going on. JoJo has her concert and JoJo's album's coming out next Friday. And I cannot wait. What is the first choice for algorithm? Drama. Drama and stupid crap. Taya, I have to say, I have Pat's hoodie. It's like an intense material. It's very heavy. And I have to say, I wish the inside was softer. Like, I feel like a badass when I wear it, but I much rather have the bomber. It does look really cool. It looks really cool on, but like it doesn't feel cozy for some reason. And it doesn't mean like because it's such a heavy type of cotton, it doesn't feel cheap. It just doesn't feel cozy, if that makes any sense. Toya says that she is still waiting on her Rephr order. They did say they're delayed and okay. They're I think they did not anticipate so many orders. So they definitely know that they are behind. Thank you for that update, Toya. Tiffany, you're a great teacher, and that's coming from a teacher. Lots of love and appreciation. Thank you so much for that. I always question if I'm doing a good enough job, if I'm clear enough, if I'm boring, if I'm annoying. I know that I'm annoying sometimes, but as long as I'm helpful. Yes, Zeta, I need to take Kelsey's lead because I believe she's the one that started the ranking thing. And I did not know that, so I have to always remember whenever I do a ranking video to give a shout out to Kelsey, Brianna, J, that I need to rank my palettes. I gotta do that. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta put that on the agenda. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that compliment. Reading. Miss, yeah, right, Missy. I love that bomber jacket. It is such a splurge, boo, but I want it. I want it so but it's me. Hi, Karina. What's going on? Thank you. I just washed it and styled it. Yes, Jennifer. We spoke about that earlier. We're really excited to see it. We're all wondering what it's gonna look like. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, shop my stash. I have to do a shop my stash. Never mind. Sophia, your comment was held because it had the word nude in it. Welcome to the chat. I have not reviewed the nude stick nudies. I haven't reviewed the nudes. Oh, I can't say that. No, boy, this video is going to be flagged. Because we're talking about nudes. Nude makeup products. Right? COS is like, wait a minute. Oh, YouTube. You always blocking the ones that are actually fine. But always ignore the ones that aren't. Typical. Nude. Amy. Nudes. The nudes. I actually always wanted to try nude sticks. I have one nude stick. It's in an olive color that I really love. I have to find it. Don't know where it is. But they do look intriguing. It's always worth a try. Lauren got her Cleo in the shadows. Finally. How are they, Lauren? Are you in love? Come on, Kirsten. Show my girl Kirsten. You're not kidding. They're afraid of the word nude. Amina, I am so happy you brought up MAC. Oh, we're at an hour. Okay, I'll wrap up soon. They reformulated their shadows. And I almost bought all the new ones and I walked away. I walked away. I was like, that's too much. That's too much. So we'll see what happens this next week. Ethan and Mommy T, thank you so much for this. And yes, laughing and rolling on the floor. Ha ha! I love it. It looked and I tried. I swatched some of them today in store, friends. They feel really good. They feel really good. I didn't know either that they reformulated. The associate was telling me, I was like, get out of town. Tell me more. Tell me more. So we will end with that. I will try to do my best not buy everything from MAC, but I am totally intrigued by their new reformulation, especially the new shades. Especially the new shades. An hour goes by so fast, friends. What is happening? What is happening? So I think, as you know, every time you use my affiliate link, when you let my ads play, I just always want to invest back in my channel, right? So it is so helpful. Thank you so much to contributing to the makeup budget, because a lot of times, yes, I do love to buy makeup, but sometimes I understand that it is helpful for you to see it in action before you buy it. And because of this new budget that I have, I think, you know, reinvesting is always a good thing, reasonably, right? Of course. So that is definitely on my radar. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for joining me tonight again. You are the best. I always have a blast. I always love our conversations, our dialogue. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well. Make sure you moisturize, you floss, you brush your teeth. And I will see you next Friday night. And stay tuned for an updated description box. It's going to look bare for a little bit, but don't you worry. I'll take care of that in an hour or two. Lisa, thank you so much, friend. You are a real one. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you again for being so wonderful. And until then, I will see you soon. And that, my friends, is a wrap.